For me, skateboarding is all about balancing strength and skill, basically having the power to perform and the finesse to execute. Now, you might already know where this is going, because looking back, I have noticed that there's one kind of set of foundational skills that have definitely impacted and still impact my own skateboarding progress. And I consider these to be the kind of unspoken foundations of skateboarding, which are strength, flexibility, balance, and jumping. I don't need to be a gymnast to skate well, obviously, but I do know that my own strength and flexibility will affect my ability to progress and skate long term. So that's what I've been tackling first in this series of relearning how to skateboard. Setting up a doable fitness routine. Lucky for me, I already enjoy going to the gym. And I'm starting here because I know that I lack power in my tricks. And when I first started skating, I was actually aware of this. It was a choice. I would practice tricks from this tiny non-squat because I lacked the strength to do it from a fuller one, especially for any extended period of time. Now, I don't think I have to perform every trick from an incredibly deep squat. All I want is the strength and stamina to take advantage of this full range of motion when and if I wanted to. And I really dived deep for this one. I learned about progressive overload, muscle failure, nutrient timing, deloading while exercising, using bands for assistance, making protein shakes taste good, how to progress through reps and sets, a ton of jargon, and little bits of truly helpful information. Now, first and foremost, I'm not a doctor or a physical therapist or an expert in anything. I just want to share what I'm doing in my thought process. So if you do take anything away from this video, please first honestly consider your current level of fitness and your knowledge about exercising. You might need to start with simpler movements first, or you might even need to start with more complex ones if you're already at a higher level of fitness. I am more fit now than I've ever been in my entire life, but I'm also more aware of exactly what my weaknesses are and how I want to use fitness to help me. Basically for two reasons. One, because I want to be fit, mobile, and healthy. And two, because I want to optimize my fitness for skateboarding. And with that in mind, I strive to create a fitness routine that was grounded in two distinct pillars. Pillar one, it needed to start with balanced strength and flexibility. That means I want to strengthen all the major and over time minor muscle groups evenly. I want both sides of my body to be equally strong, and I want opposing muscle groups to even out as well, because imbalanced muscle groups can lead to pain. For example, if I only train my quads and never train my hamstrings, that could lead to knee pain. But I also want these muscle groups to be flexible and strong throughout the whole range of motion. Tight, weak muscles cause pain and tweak more easily. And pillar two, I set off to find exercises that I could target specifically for improving my skateboarding and protecting my health as a skater. Flexibility, once again, is in this category. Working muscles through the full range of motion and making sure that I am adequately stretching is one of the big things I'm still working on. To work on speed and balance, I've been warming up with something like ski jumps. To work on my muscle response time, or how quickly my muscles can move, I've been doing quick knee tuck jumps and using bands for what are called deloaded jumps. I basically use the band to make my body lighter and I jump as fast as I can because the point is to get my muscles to respond quickly. Here we have an exercise that I forgot the name of, but you're basically falling into a split lunge. And the important part of this movement is deceleration. I want to be able to catch and slow my body down here. This is great for absorbing impact and reducing shock on the body. It will hopefully help me fall a bit softer because I'll be able to absorb a lot of energy this way. I'll basically be strong enough to slow my body down. And next, we have calf raises, but I'm not concerned with the calf here. I'm actually concerned with the ball of my foot. I realized that when I pop and do manuals and do these calf raises, I often use the outside of my foot and my toes. So I want to bring that power back into the balls of my feet, and that's my focus here with this exercise. Then we have 180 and 360 jumps, where I'm just trying to jump with better form. A straighter back, landing where I take off, bringing my knees up and holding them up longer, rotating quickly. I'm basically trying to retrain my body to jump better without the board. And I've made some really good progress with the 360s. They looked absolutely terrible a few months ago. Look at them side by side, you just have to keep doing them. I also always fully rest after a leg day. I do not skate the day after I do this. I can't actually. What I'm doing is I do mostly 3 sets of 8 repetitions, and this gets me to the perfect level of soreness. I know that I'm pushing my muscles far enough to make progress without injuring myself as well, without being sore long term. So right now the way I'm trying to optimize this is I'll do a leg day before any kind of bad weather day, and then when the weather's bad, I do an upper body day, and then I can skate the day afterwards. So this is kind of how I'm trying to optimize this routine, but also if I skate for like 3 days in a row, then I might do a leg day and then rest to do a full body or full upper to do an upper body day and then get back to skateboarding. I don't have a set routine because I want to skate as much as possible. I'm really putting them in there where they seem to fit and whatever's going to give me the best rest and recovery as well. So I'm going back and forth. Full body, full commitment, and hopefully in full health. That could lead to knee pain. But I also want these muscle groups to be flexible and strong throughout the whole range of motion. Tight, weak muscles cause pain and tweak more